A woman in the US experienced a life-threatening stroke and was subsequently arrested at gunpoint by a police officer who suspected her of driving under the influence. Nicole McClure was then confined to a cell at Thurston County Jail in Washington State for a duration of 24 hours without receiving any medical attention, despite experiencing symptoms such as vomiting and an inability to stand. Eventually, she was examined by a medical professional and promptly transported to a hospital, where surgeons performed a procedure to alleviate the pressure in her brain caused by a brain bleed. Unfortunately, Ms. McClure, as stated by her lawyer Ann Vankirk, has been left with a severe brain injury as a result of the incident. Consequently, she is now bringing a lawsuit against the jail for neglecting her symptoms and violating her civil rights. According to her civil rights lawsuit, Trooper Jonathan Barnes attempted to pull over Ms. McClure on February 1, 2022, by flashing his lights after observing her driving slowly and veering out of her lane. However, despite feeling unwell and leaving work early, Ms. McClure continued to drive at a slow pace until she collided with a roundabout. Video footage reveals the trooper rushing towards her vehicle, brandishing his firearm, and shouting, "Get out of the car, get out of the car." The 38-year-old complied, and Barnes forcefully pushed her onto the hood of his vehicle to handcuff her, accusing her of evading the police. He repeatedly inquired about her alcohol consumption, to which she responded that she had not been drinking, mentioning her last instance of consuming alcohol was approximately 12 hours prior. Barnes then proceeded to ask about her use of methamphetamine and heroin, to which she distress-edly replied, "I haven't, I don't. I'm confused. I think I'm tired." The lawsuit also alleges that in his written report, the trooper deliberately omitted a section containing a series of health and medical questions, replacing it with the phrase, "did not ask." Following a blood test, which later indicated the absence of drugs or alcohol in Ms. McClure's system, Barnes transported her to Thurston County Jail. Despite her pleas for assistance, vomiting, and inability to stand, she purportedly received no medical attention at the jail for over 24 hours. Ms. Vankirk recounted that Nicole recalls being ridiculed and told to have another shot while at the jail. Eventually, Ms. McClure, now 40 years old, was taken to a hospital where she underwent emergency brain surgery and remained hospitalized for 17 days. Ms. Vankirk further added that Nicole now suffers from a severe traumatic brain injury, rendering her incapable of self-care or meaningful engagement with life. Had she received immediate medical attention, her condition could have been significantly easier to treat, leading to a less severe outcome. Chris Loftus, a spokesperson for the Washington State Patrol, acknowledged awareness of the lawsuit but declined to comment on ongoing litigation. He also stated that Trooper Barnes had not faced disciplinary action. The Associated Press attempted to obtain a comment from Barnes through the State Patrol Union but was redirected to Mr. Loftus. Tara Celana, a spokesperson for the Thurston County Prosecuting Attorney's Office, responsible for defending the jail, confirmed that the county had been served with the lawsuit. While unable to discuss the specific details of the pending litigation, she emphasized that the safety of inmates, staff, and the general public remains a top priority for the Thurston County Corrections Facility.